What is up, everybody? Just wanted to tune in and give you guys some thoughts and feedback on East vs. West 21. It's 5 days after the event. Had some time to decompress, gather my thoughts about it, and just wanted to share my thoughts on everything that went down for the event. So let's start off with the event. I'll give some pluses and some things that I thought were absolutely awesome. It was awesome having prelims free on YouTube for the event. I feel like doing that moving forward from East vs. West standpoint is going to bring more viewers in and sort of get people hyped to want to buy the pay-per-view. And depending on the matches that you have at that the prelims free on YouTube, that really has a huge opportunity to boost, sales and just the hype for everything that's going on at the event. So I thought for East vs. West 21, that was such an awesome idea, and I think hopefully they do that continuing moving forward. I think it just gives a lot of opportunity to grow. I thought the matches were super fast and efficient. One of the things that I really, really loved about the event was it wasn't long and drawn out. I think the matches were super efficient, and there was definitely some criticism in the past about some of these events going too long and too much for the viewers to take in, and you lose viewership the longer it goes. And I thought that this was just right for the feel of the event. I thought it was perfect, and I think it has to do with the reffing up there, how it was structured, and hats off to the organization for keeping everything super prompt and super efficient. So I thought that was excellent. Stream looked good. I think there were pretty good positive comments back overall on the stream, so I think the stream was good. And then going to the East vs. West team, I think I can speak for myself. Me as an athlete, I felt like I was treated like royalty. It was such a pleasure and an excellent experience working with the entire East vs. West team. Everybody involved putting that together, from production to the organizers to the people taking care of the athletes, the cameramen, interviewers, everybody involved on the East vs. West side. I thought it was amazing, and it was awesome being there as an athlete, and I felt special. It was awesome. We got athlete swag bags that were awesome, and how they set up meeting with the VIPs, having dinner with the VIPs, and photos and interviews and stuff like that. I think East vs. West hit it out of the park, and it was such an awesome experience. The venue was awesome. Venue was absolutely awesome. Everything was there in Harrah's Casino. It's like you didn't even need to step off the property. You could spend multiple days there without any problem, or having to go out anywhere to go see something or get something or anything. Everything is there, and there's a lot of people there. It's obviously a casino, so a lot of people are there and get to experience the event, and I think that's awesome. So I think there could have been a better turnout in person there. I wonder why that was. I know that there was weather for that weekend that came through, a big snowstorm. Maybe that had something to do with it, which would be unfortunate, but I love the event, and I love the venue, and I thought it was awesome. I think that's just some general feedback about how the event went, and from an athlete's perspective, like I said, I felt like I was treated like royalty, and the whole entire team was a pleasure working with, and thank you so much, East vs. West, for the opportunity, for having me up there on the stage, and it's like a dream coming true, being able to perform at the highest level and just getting that shot and opportunity. Thank you so much to all of my supporters, organizers at East vs. West, and everybody that's been promoting me to get me up on the big stage. Thank you so much to everybody, all of my fans, supporters, family, friends, everybody. Thank you all. You're the ones that have made it happen for me. Give some feedback on, or some notable things that stood out to me from the event in terms of the matches. Bogdan Stoika. Wow. He just showed up super prepared, ready to go, and he definitely came out with a new level. We know, or I'll say, certain arm wrestlers know where Bogdan was and all of the serious matches he's had leading up to this and who he's been taking out. I personally know, and I did not realize how much of a dominant fashion Bogdan was really coming into this. And wow, hats off to Bogdan. Amazing. I think we're gonna see so much coming from Bogdan, and yeah, he's gonna be the one to watch at that 95 kilo weight class. So yeah, more to come from Bogdan. Great job, Bogdan. Another one that stood out for me was Tobias. Tobias, absolute beast, dominance in his match. I don't think many people pinned him as the favorite, and he came out and pure dominance. For me, big surprise. Yeah, Tobias is one to watch. I think we're going to see a lot more coming from him. Hopefully he could be a lot more, just showing us his a little bit more of his personality. I know he's a more quiet guy, kept to himself. Hopefully he can show a little bit more of that, because I think people are going to want to see more of that. So Tobias, show us more of yourself. Just be yourself, but just let us in a little bit more. Jerry and Camille turned out to be an incredible match. Wow, the back and forth that turned out to be. I don't know if anybody expected it to turn out the way it went, and it turned out to be incredible. Amazing viewership for that one, and yeah, the viewers won in that one. Thank you so much, guys, for putting on a show for us. And then Jordan and Prudnik, which I think to me would have been match of the night, because that was an absolute grinder, and wow, we saw so much in that match. And yeah, I think Jordan is solidifying himself, and yeah, he has a lot to prove, and I think he is super determined, and yeah, he's going to be a problem at that weight class. So yeah, awesome match with Jordan and Prudnik. And then I've already shared my thoughts a little bit about my match, but a little bit more about my match. I mean, mine's a beast. What can I say? The strength that he has and that raw power is absolutely incredible. He was such a gentleman, and what a competitor to go against. Super respectful, grateful for the opportunity, and he just came and showed up. I threw everything that I had at him, and I was working his hand a bit outside of the straps each and every round moving forward. And if there's one thing that I can take of this is, yeah, one, I continue to want to build more strength for me. That's just something personally that I'm working on, just more raw power. But yeah, some of the positives that came of that, I mean, I don't think we've seen anybody buckle Mayan's wrist like that, and he had to dump his wrist and try to escape so that he could go to the straps. And one of the things as those rounds kept going on was I wanted to clamp on that thumb, and I did not want to let go. Yeah, I tried I tried so hard not to let that thumb go, and yeah, the power that he has to be able to get out of that. And then his strap game, like I said, is just completely neutralized what I was able to throw at him, and Mayan was the better man. I think we see a bright future as Mayan continues to train, get more technical, build on the incredible base that he's had for just under 4 years in the sport. Mayan, you have a very bright future. Keep going. I think we're going to see a lot more from him. And then as for me, training. We get right back to training. I'm always training, never stops. We continue to stay healthy, no injuries, completely injury-free, which I'm very happy about and thankful for. We're just going to keep training. That's it until we get the next call. I think there's going to be some things lined up in the first half of the next year, and we'll see what those turn out to be. Hopefully I get back on East vs. West stage, and we'll see if they set me up with somebody else, maybe something on the right arm, maybe something on the left arm. We'll see. But I'm always ready, grateful for the opportunity. Guys, thank you so much for supporting me. You're the ones that are making this happen, so thank you. Until next time, guys, we'll keep training, and we'll be stronger.